tell you what I'm gonna do. And don't be surprised if I do this in a week or two. I'm just fucking leave. I'm going somewhere by myself for just a few days.
I want you to.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I want you to do that. You need that.
I time it unless I really need to like go somewhere urgent. I'll try to be back on Sunday, either be back on Sunday morning or something. I'll be back, but I'm going somewhere where I ain't got.
Maybe it's time for you to do a road trip again. I was telling my wife about you doing that suicide run to New York, and she's like, "He did what?" He's crazy. I was like, "Yeah, he was live streaming the whole time." She's like, "So?"
I had no choice.
And there's no other airport, not Charlotte, nowhere else that you could.
People, I was going to London for a couple of things. One, to see my cousin, but two, I was going because we were throwing a party in London, and they had set up everything.
Right.
And now that I remember, that's why I rushed it, because if I was just going for my cousin, but I was also going to lose money. That's when this is when I was using travel agents, because all of y'all like, why don't you just do this shit online? This is early, this is like 15 years ago or something. I was still using a travel agent because I had never been really going overseas that much until then. So we would throw a party in London. A bunch of people set it up over there. I had to be there, and cousin was tripping. So there were ice storms going on up north.
Ice storms, that's what it was.
And they told me, they said we have no way to get you up north. It was nice and sunny here in Austin. They said, but up north is crazy. They said, we got no way to get you up there. So we don't know what to tell you. There's no flights leaving here from Austin. I called my travel agent. He's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. You got to get there. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to teleport?
Jeez, why did travel agents go out of business?
Yeah, exactly. So I said, I just sat there and thought about it, and I was, and then this stupid ass light bulb went off in my head, and it's just like, rent a car. That's all you can do. And I told the guy at the counter, I said, listen, I'm not asking you to change my flight. I'm not asking you to put me on to work some miracle. I'm just going to ask you this. How long is it to get from here to New York? And he says about 24 hours. But I said, you think I can make it in a car? He's like, I don't fucking know. That's all I need to hear. So I just went and rented a car, and the whole time I streamed it, but it wasn't like it was today, where you could stream from your phone and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. What I had to do is I had to call my assistant at the time and have her stream from her house and put me on the phone and talk to everybody.
Right.
And everybody was trying to help me out, man. People trying to find Amtraks. People looking for nearby airports.
That is so cool. That's amazing right there.
Nothing, no. There was nothing that could get me there in time or reasonable, or it was going to be hella expensive. So I just drove. I just kept driving. Whew. I stopped once to piss and shit. And I just stopped another time to put my head down on the steering wheel for like 15 minutes. Yeah. And then went back at it. Got there not in 24 hours. Got there 36 hours. I said, well,
I was going to say, because I remember when I was a kid, our family drove from D.C. to Houston, and it took several days. And I know we'd stopped and all, but 24 hours seems impossible.
I don't know what happened.
Like as the crow flies, like you a bird. Sure.
I got there in 36 hours. When you get there, first you're gonna make stops.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna slow down in some places. Traffic is gonna get to you in some places. And then when you get to New York, you got to go through the toll.
Yeah.
So 36 hours and got there. That's when I got there and had them bump me up. When I got there, everybody was going crazy because their flights were being canceled. Right. That's where I was about to step up, and a dude just ran in front of me, and I was too tired to do anything. I said, and a woman looked at me from the counter, and she's like, oh shit, this is about to blow up. And I just looked at her like, it's all right, take him. I said, I'm exhausted. And then when I went up there and told her what happened, I told her, I was like, I said, man, I missed my flight. I said, I don't know if you can do anything for me. I know you're having it hard right now, but anything you could do, I'll be appreciative. She's like, well, why'd you miss your flight? And I said, look, man, I just drove 36 hours to get here from Austin because they could not get a flight for me from there. And I was going to lose my money. So I missed my flight even though I was supposed to get here. I don't know. Can you do anything? Because that's what it was. I was going to spend the night in New York. The flight to London was taken off the next day. Yeah. And she just said, and she got on the phone and told somebody. And I saw her smile. I said, first, that's the first sign. And she says, I have a young man here that just drove 36 hours from Austin, got to the airport, was about to step up to get some help. A guy just stepped in front of him And he didn't do anything. It's like he didn't cause shit. He didn't raise a hell.
Do you remember which airport this was?
Yeah, it was JFK.
Ah, so 15 years ago, they used to smile at JFK.
Yeah. I think that woman's gone.
Yeah.
You're smiling too much, man.
Yeah, they probably came over. He's like, "You're being too pleasant to these customers.
Yeah.
Get out of here."
Exactly.
That is not how we do.
And then and she said, "Can we do anything for him? He is so polite. He is so nice." And I heard, that's Charlie Brown. And then she came back. She said, "Really? We can work with that." And then hung up. And she's like, "Yeah, got your own business class. Got your flight, which leaves in about 2 hours. So,
wow.
I hope you have everything ready." And I was like, "Thank you, ma'am." And she's like, "No, thank you." But not, because I've been dealing with assholes all day. Yeah.
But, it's not fair to call people assholes when you canceled their flights and they're upset about it.
No, that's true. No, she didn't call anybody else.
I know.
She was just.
But that tends to be their attitude.
It was her thing where she was just like, I have no control over anything.
Yeah.
Really. I just, if a flight is canceled, I can't make the flight happen.
Right.
And I've been dealing with people all day who expect me to pull an airplane out my ass.
Yeah.
And put them on it.